How your perception works is you will only see what you are conscious of and what you're aware of, and what you're continually thinking about and what you're placing in your imagination, what's occupying space in your imagination. This is the reason why they give you a belief system, because they know they don't want you to do this. They don't want you to consciously will into existence that which you desire to see and to become. They don't want you to know it. That's why they flood you with negativity, fear, chaos, anger, doubt, uncertainty. It just goes on. Everything that's the antithesis of what you're looking to accomplish of a high vibration, that's what your whole reality is going to be flooded with, because your reality is actually an illusion. Divinity is reality. The matrix is hardcore illusion. So when you're continuously being filled with negativity, hatred, doubt, anger, cruelty, violence, apathy, stoicism, what do you think you're going to project? And those projections are reinforcements in the form of experiences, like a wall. Each experience is another brick locking you inside this prison and isolating you away from the rest of the environment. This is what you're filling yourself with. So you're not, and the reason why they have religion giving you a sense of disconnection from God is because you're going to look to plug into their church, which is the most evil of all. The Bible, the church, the Torah, the Quran, it's the most evil. It has nothing to do with source, nothing to do with God, nothing to do with the universe, everything to do with Satanists and reptilians and control and manipulation. So you're looking up disconnected, thinking, oh God, why have you forsaken me? You know, and you're looking for something that doesn't exist because you are source. That's why they always try to mislead you away from yourself. You should look for peace, try to find happiness, chase your dreams, use the keys to success, always inferring that everything that you think that you don't have, that you already do, can only be found outside yourself. They go to the greatest lengths to make sure that you are thwarted in every effort, every attempt of you to try to procure something that's already yours. You can only see things that you are consciously aware of, that you're conscious about, that you're aware of, that you're constantly thinking about, and what you're putting in your imagination. That's your perception. That's why something could be staring at you for 15 years. You're just completely unaware of it until somebody says, hey man, look at that. You're like, oh my God, how long has that been there? Oh, it's been there forever. I wasn't even aware of it. And then once you're aware of it, then you'll always see it. They try to stop you from this. This is what they don't want. They don't want you to be proactive and autonomous. They don't want you to be a free thinker. They want you to be an assimilation, a copy, a drone, absorbed. You know, conform or be cast out. Because you're so afraid of what other people think. Because you've surrendered your energy a long time ago. And your belief system is going, okay, make a left, you must go this way. You're being controlled remotely. Just like when you see these people with the remote control planes and cars on the ground. The dude holding the controls, telling the car what to do. The car will follow those orders and commands. Make a left turn, a U-turn, zigzag, flip over, whatever. That's what you're programmed to do. You're not under your own control. You're being controlled by something else. And that belief system is that mechanism that's causing you to be controlled remotely. Because your belief system is telling you, okay, we're going to interpret that as reality because the matrix says that's okay. But that's not okay because we don't know what that is. So that's dangerous. Stay away from that. Well, what is that? Well, we can't tell you that because it doesn't exist. That's your imagination. It's not real. What is that? Well, that doesn't exist. Unbeknownst to you, that's the only reality there is. Allah, divinity, you know, the cosmos, spirituality, oneness, and all the things they've been trying to block you from. You see where I'm going with this? You get up every day, you just want to go to work, you want to make money, in your spare time you want to have sex or you want to eat. That's your whole life. That's not life. That's not even in existence. You just drudge your way through life. You're like, oh, I hate my life. I can't stand this. I can't wait to get out of this traffic. That's how they've designed it to be. That's not the way the universe intended it to be for you. You know, for you to wear the finest clothes and have the most money and look at me, I'm better than everybody else. No. That's not even close to the point of spirituality or cosmic oneness. That's how they pit everybody against each other as adversarial rivalries. This is how they keep this contention going constantly. This pressure cooker of an atmosphere that you're in, this vibrational environment of hatred. Because they know that you're going to project this out, and this is what they're going to harness the energies off of, the spillover, the runover. And they're also going to get you to unconsciously manifest their agenda, which is more of the same. You know, let these stupid idiots keep fighting amongst themselves. They don't even know their own power. You know, we'll just keep pumping their subconscious with all of this divisive mechanism. They'll just keep battling each other. Republican versus Democrat, conservative versus liberal, you know, all that garbage. Let's just keep pumping in red versus blue. And all of these creatures are on the same team, man. You're being played. You don't even know your own power. You don't even know your own capabilities. And this is what they've been trying to keep from you from day one. If all you have to do is say to the universe, I wish to see this. And you have to be in alignment with that, being consistent and vibrational and positive, and you will see it. And money's not off the table. Just be the frequency of these things. Be high vibrational. I'm talking no fear, no doubt, no uncertainty, no hatred, no anger. It's all positivity, diligence, determination, dedication, loyal, devotion to this thing, to you being this all day, every day. You can't just be this today and then tomorrow you won't be. Consistency is key. You got to show up to your own life or else, folks, this stuff ain't going to work. I'm telling you straight. You have the freaking power in you to make things magically happen, man. I'm telling you, you're a drop of energy in an infinite ocean of energy, and you can make that energy move and assume any type of form that you want. You just have to stop getting in your own way by allowing that belief system to freaking mess with your head. Pull that thing right out of your head and burn it. Watch how fast your life takes off for the better. I'm telling you. Stop allowing them to dumb you down and fatten you up and make you angry and violent, because this is what serves their purposes, to control you. Just like Agenda 2030, UN, United Nations, Agenda 2030. That's why you see all these high-rise buildings going up that are empty. Their plan is to put you in it for free. Oh, look, a free apartment. Because they don't want anybody out in the country living off the grid. They want everybody in the cities. All these apartments that they're going to control everything with. Then why do you see all these towers going up all of a sudden? What do you think this is? We're going to, like with the clown show calling himself the president. The implant that's in there right now. He said it. Oh, we want to rebuild the entire infrastructure for trillions of dollars because we love you people so much. No, they want to put freaking towers like they do in China and put you in it because this is how they can control you and monitor you. You think they're going to build these towers just because out of the love of their heart? They don't have love and they don't have a heart. I'm telling you, it's collectivism is what it's called. They don't want anybody living off the grid. That's why they burn the forests. Are you guys piecing this stuff together yet? I really hope you are. I sincerely hope you're piecing this stuff together, but it ain't going to happen because they keep forgetting about one thing. God, you are God. And if enough of you get together, you're unstoppable. What do you think they do? Social distancing, lockdowns, contactless delivery, quarantines. What do you think that's all about? To keep you away from your brothers and sisters, from uniting and gathering and collecting together to formulate energies that are high vibrational and unstoppable to this system. They can't stop love. They can't stop peace and unity, and they can't kill the light because they don't have any power. Evil induces the very fears from which it feeds because the darkness has no power. If these clowns had any power, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before, they wouldn't have to hide their satanic rituals, their demonic covens, and their child sex trafficking activities, right? But they're all getting busted now because they don't have any power. They never did. That was the illusion that they fed you. We're in power. That's why they refer to themselves as the powers that be. We have the power to control governments and corporations. No, you don't. You don't have the power to do anything except you mess with people's perceptions of what you want them to think things are and what you want them not to. That's the illusion. That's what they're trying to get you to project out there because you are as much a projector as you are a viewer. See yourself as sitting in a theater. You're the audience member watching the movie on the screen, and you're the projector projecting the movie on the screen at the same time. You get to see what you want. You get to make things happen the way you want. You're in control. But since you gave them your control, this is what's going to happen. It's just going to be more of the same. I hate the world. F this. Screw that. Oh, I want to punch him in his face. Well, he did this to me. Now I'm going to run him over with my car. I want to pump 6 bullets into his head because everybody's getting so crazy violent these days. This is the way they're making you guys. You look at somebody the wrong way, they'll run you over with their car. What are you looking at? What are you staring at? What are you looking at? How do you know that I'm looking at you? Well, I see you looking at me. Oh, so in other words, you looking at me, looking you. So how do you know what I mean? You see the insanity of it? How do you know I'm looking at you? Because you're looking at me? So in other words, the universe gave me these eyes just to look on the ground. I remember when I used to be at a place years ago, the human resources had a meeting. And they had the audacity, this was like 2017, they had an office memo that went around the whole building. We are not allowed, check this out, we are not allowed to make eye contact with women during conversations. We are to look at the ground. I was like, are you out of your freaking mind? And if 2 guys were having a conversation at like a restaurant table, and 30 feet away, if a woman were to actually overhear the conversation, if it was inappropriate, that was sexual harassment. I was like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is where they want to take it. You can't say mom and dad. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know, you could be a man and a woman at the same time. And I'm a man. I can give birth to a child because TikTok told me, you know, because they said it's okay. So therefore I can be whatever I want to be. No. You see how the confusing elements just mess up your ability to project whatever you want in this terrestrial environment? How they've gotten together and made this such a convoluted mess of an entangled garble of nonsense? Because this is what pervades you. This is what occludes you, and this is what prevents you from the streamlined, unencumbered, weightless fluidity of divine projections. Divinity is simplicity. 1 + 1 = 2, not Common Core mathematics where it's a 19-hour equation. They're doing it to unnecessarily convolute your mind, knowing that complex, overcomplicated overthinking is going to paralyze everything and prevent you from being your divine self and projecting things instantaneously, man. Instant manifestations. That's why their law of attraction comes in. Well, if you want to see something, you've got to attract it and all this garbage, and you have to send up rockets into the vortex, and it spins, and it vibrates, and it undulates, and it wobbles. It's all garbage. Law of attraction. That's a crock. You're not attracting anything. You're becoming an element of energy as a vibrational equivalent, and it will materialize in your field of view. It's there already. And they know that. That's why they come up with the law of attraction and, you know, the vision boards, and you have to use the chakras in the third eye, the pineal gland, decalcify your pineal gland. It's all garbage. The pineal gland, pine cone is a symbol for the reptilians. Pineal, pine. I hope you're catching on. You have madly been lied to. Straight out lied to. Just like that dude says, like, come on, honey, you know, if you love me, you'll do it. You know, that kind of thing. That's the kind of BS we're talking about here. That pathetic 1950s freaking mentality. If you love me, you'll do it. You know? All these guys talk these chicks into having sex with them. It's just a crock. You've been talked into the worst garbage in the world. And you've been talked out of using your own powers. I'm just saying. But now that you know, do something about it. God bless and good luck.